Welcome, grade one students. Welcome in your science lesson. Now, you know what we are already doing these days. The topic you are already know. We are doing the topic pollution. Now, today is going to be the last class before you will have your revision or reinforcement week, right? Now, tell me, students, that have you ever just think about it, about a scenario in which you have seen a place where you have seen trash on the floor. Have you been to such type of a place where you have seen trash or garbage on the floor? You might have seen in the park, okay, you might have seen on the beach. Now, how do you feel? What happens? What feelings you are going to get if you see such type of things? How do you feel about that? You feel very bad. Why do you feel bad? Because it doesn't look nice. One thing. What else? Why? What else? Do you feel bad? Because it's harmful for you. Why? Because if there is trash on the floor, it means that it's causing pollution. And what actually is pollution? Now we are almost at the end of the topic, so you should know what is pollution. Pollution is is the presence of any substance that is going to be harmful, or it is poisonous it has a harmful effect or a poisonous effect in the environment. It is presence of any such substance which has a harmful or poisonous effect in the environment. Yes. Now, because why it has a harmful effect in the environment? Because it creates that thing. It is the contamination of water, of air, of soil that affects, and which is very dangerous for any living organism. As I have already explained you, that when you have trash, when you have different type of garbage on the floor and you are breathing in the air the dangerous substance from that garbage and from that you can say trash is going to be mixed up with the air. When it's mixed up in the air, it's get mixed up with the wind. So, and if any living organism is present at that place and is breathing over there at that time, it's going to have harmful effect on himself, because it's that organism is breathing that dangerous substance or poisonous substance is going inside the body, and that is going to affect that person or that living organism. Do you understand? Yes. So it might be the presence of any harmful the presence of any harmful substance, or it might be natural. Sometimes what happens, pollution might be natural. And what is the natural pollution? It is you can say the volcanic eruption. When volcano erupt, what happens? Everything comes out through fire, through eruption. Everything comes out, and if it affects the environment, or it can also be as a result of human activities, such as you can say oil spill. When you spill oil, when the oil comes out from the factories or from any area, that also going to that also going to cause pollution. Do you understand? Yes. Now, what actually is pollution? Let's go quickly recap by watching this presentation. We are going to quickly see what actually is pollution, and then we will carry out. Now, you can see the following picture. What is this picture about? You can say it's about the pollution is in the water. It could be oil, it could be other different things. So this is water pollution, right? This woman, you can say, is washing clothes over here. So she's also polluting the area because she's washing dirty clothes. So this is also, you can say, water pollution. Now what happens here? What do you call this pollution? You can say smoke is coming out from this factory, smoke is coming out from the cars. So what type of pollution is this? Yes, Yes, correct. It is what you call, it is air pollution, right? This is air pollution. Now here, what happens? You can say the trash is there on the floor, the garbage is there dumped on one side on the land. So this truck is dumping the garbage. This tractor is also there. So what is this type of pollution? It is land pollution, right? And you can see this boy jumping on this all the trash, so he's being harmed. He's just inhaling everything from through the air. Now, do you know that there is also another type of pollution which is called noise pollution, as we have already discussed noise pollution in our last class in detail. So what is noise pollution actually? Noise pollution is a noise, too much noise coming from airplane, from moving or honking of vehicles, or industries making, industries which are producing something, they are also making noise, music which is very loud, neighbors' dog barking. So these are all noise pollution, right? So that means, children, that our earth is a beautiful place and we should keep it clean. How are we going to keep it clean? By stopping this pollution. And how we are going to stop pollution? That we are going to discuss right now. So we should remember that anything that humans that harms our surrounding, that harms our people, whether it is whether it is animal, whether it is plants, that harm any living organisms and the people, where the people and any living organism and the plants also is called pollution. Right? So yeah, right. So whatever is there in the environment, if it is harmful, of course, we living organism are going to have an effect of that. Why? Because we are all living organism, and all living organism need clean water, clean air, and land to survive. We cannot survive without clean water, clean air, and land. We need all these things. So all these things needs to be clean. Then only we'll be able to survive in this world. Now, whose responsibility is here for this clean environment? Actually, it is the responsibility and concern of all the people who are living in the community, who are living in that area. In every community, there are some people who are living there. So it is the responsibility of the people of those communities, right, to stop pollution, to stop all these things, to help them clean the environment. Isn't it so? Don't you like when I asked you in the beginning, you said that you felt very bad when you saw garbage on the floor, on the ground. So this is your responsibility to clean your area. This is your responsibility to clean your houses. This is your responsibility to clean your rooms. Isn't it so? Your rooms should be clean, your house should be clean. So who is responsible for that? You people. You yourself is responsible, right? Now comes that what causes actually the pollution? What is actually the cause of pollution? It is not only the throwing of garbage, that you throw trash on the floor. This is not the only cause of pollution. Now we are going to check out, we are going to see what are actually the causes of pollution. Okay, so ready for that? There you go. Okay, can you see my screen? Now causes of, these are actually the causes of water pollution. How water is polluted by industries, smoke, by home, by throwing oil in the water. This is the water pollution, but we need to discuss the pollution in detail. What are actually the causes of all the pollution, whether it is noise, air, or whatever it is. Now what happens, class? Leaves and grass clippings. When the leaves fall down from the trees, when you clip the grass, that also causes pollution. Then comes swimming pools and chemicals. When you put chemicals in the swimming pools to clean it up, or to whatever for to make it clean from the insects, that also causes pollution. Then dangerous chemicals, that also cause pollution. soap and detergent. When you use soap to clean the car, you see how this man is cleaning the car. So he's causing pollution on the floor. So the floor is being dirty, it's being polluted. In the same way, when you throw trash and litter on the floor, when you throw the trash on the ground, that is the main cause. That also causes pollution. Another causes of pollution would be animal waste. What is animal waste? When they when they poo on the floor, when they poo on the ground, that of course causes pollution, because animals, they don't know where to go, right? Where to go and poo. So they also cause pollution. In the same way, dirt, the dirt that is there on the land. Then oil and other chemicals from cars. Cars spill oil on the land or on the ground. And then in the same way, the chemicals that come out from the car, the smoke that comes out from the car. Now, air pollution is another thing you can see here. Then pesticides and fertilizers. Now, what is pesticides actually? Pesticides are actually the substance or a substance which is used to destroy any insect or any other organism which is harmful to cultivate the plants or cultivates the or animals. You see pesticides, you put pesticides which on the plants, because the plants, they might have some dangerous insects or dangerous, you can say, other organism which is harmful for their growth, which stops their growth. So for that, farmers usually use pesticides to help them, help the plants in growing, right? So that is also harmful. And fertilizers, fertilizer is also a chemical, you can say, or a natural substance which is added to soil or land to increase its fertility, to increase its growth. So that also causes pollution. Do you understand? So these are actually the different causes of pollution, right? Okay. So what causes pollution actually, children? Animal waste causes pollution. Then soaps and detergents, they cause pollution. Then leaves or clippings, grass clipping cause pollution. Chemicals cause pollution. Dirt cause pollution. Air or smoke cause pollution. Trash cause pollution. Oil cause pollution. Pesticides, they cause pollution. So these are the different causes of pollution, right? Now, how we are going to prevent these causes? How we are going to prevent these causes? This is our responsibility, remember? Yes, you can help prevent this cause, the pollution, by that we should not throw garbage on the floor or into the lakes or into the streams or into the water. We should not throw garbage in the water is first thing. Then we can also walk or ride bikes whenever possible rather than walking, and so that if the area is polluted, so we will not be harmed. Then we should pick up the litter if there is on the ground. We should pick it up and throw it in the garbage. Next is we should always throw garbage in the dustbin, right? So basically, these are the 4 things that we need to do to prevent pollution. What are the things? That first, we should not throw garbage into the water. We can walk, or we can um, uh, you can say you can walk or you can ride bikes on your bikes in order to prevent in order to stay away from different type of air pollution or the smoke coming out from the cars. Then you should not throw litter, you should pick up litter, you should not throw garbage or trash on the floor. You should always use dustbin. Do you understand? So now what I want you to do, you have to do 2 tasks. First task is that you have to make this web in your notebooks. And the second task is you have to write down, you have to make a list of ways that can help stop pollution. Like we have discussed just now, in the same way you can use You can write down different ways to stop pollution. So since there are 2 tasks, so I'm going to give you at least 15 minutes to complete this work, and your time starts now. Time is up. Time is up. I hope you all have drawn. Show me your web. Okay. And what things you have written to prevent pollution. Do not throw anything in the water or in the streams. Correct. Second, walk or ride on bikes. Correct. Third, pick up litter if there is any litter on the floor or on the ground. Correct. Throw garbage in the dustbin. So these are the different ways in which we can prevent pollution, right? So I hope that today's topic is very clear to you, what causes pollution and how we are going to prevent pollution. Now all our topic of science topic is complete today. We have completed all the topics. Next week you will be having your reinforcement week. So I want all of you to study everything that we have done throughout this term, revise everything, and if there is any problem, you can ask me the next week. Okay, class? So see you later. Bye-bye.